This is your prenatal class. I'm currently 20 weeks pregnant, but you can do this class at any point in your pregnancy. We're just going to be focusing on the upper body. So this is a pure upper body class. If you have any weights, you need to get your 1 or 2 kilos. I'm using ones today, but you're quite welcome to use twos. If you don't have any weights, you can use things around the house like cans or water bottles and things like that. So if this class gets too much for you with the weights, you can do all of these exercises without. So it's just about listening to your body, especially while you're pregnant more than any time, because we just want to make sure that we're safe through the workout. If it's getting too much, pause the video and just wait until you're feeling good enough to either come back to the video or just have a break. Go at your own pace, all right? So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with a roll down. Now this is a really nice stretch and we can use the weights to help us. So I just want you to bring your feet and knees hip distance apart and then just bring the weights down onto the thighs so the palms are facing towards the thighs. Neutralize your spine and take a deep breath in, then tuck the chin in towards the chest and slowly start rolling down, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way till you reach the bottom. Now have the hands nice and heavy, so the weights are helping you go into the stretch. Look towards the knees, so that'll just keep your head heavy and your neck long. And just hold it here. You can bend through the knees or you can straighten them if it feels good. Try and feel light on the heels, so you're just bringing more of your body weight to the front. Deep breath in, scoop through the belly, slowly start rolling up, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way till you reach the top. Take a deep breath in and then tuck the chin back in and slowly start curling back down. So we're just rolling through the spine here, holding at the bottom, feeling the lengthen through the whole back of the body. Make sure your head's heavy. Inhale and then exhale, scoop, come all the way back up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Well done. Okay, so from this position here, you're going to make sure that the palms are facing towards the thighs, and we're going to go into some shoulder work. So bend through the knees so your spine stays in neutral, and then breathe in. As you breathe out, lift the arms up into a Y shape up above the head, and then come back down. If it's too much, you can come halfway and then lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. When you're lifting the arms up, keep the shoulders away from the ears. So try and open up through the collarbones, draw the shoulders down and back. Lengthen through the spine. Make sure your knees stay bent the whole time, just a little bit, so that we're not locking the knees and your spine staying in neutral. Nice and slow. Keep the arms long. Try not to bend too much through the elbows. And then we want to be drawing the ribs towards the hips. So we're not going too hard on the abdominals, but we still want to keep engaging through them so that we stay strong through the abdominals through the entire pregnancy, and just so we stay safe through the movement. 4 more. 3, 2, and then the last one, hold it about halfway, a little bit above the shoulders, and then just do tiny circles. Breathing, try not to swing the body. Nice big deep breaths, shoulders away from the ears for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it the other way. Nice little circles here, trying to control the movement through the arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest down. Well done. All right, so just slightly turn the palms now so they're faced towards the outer thighs, and we're going to lift up, so more shoulder raises here. So bend through the knees, take a breath in. As you exhale, lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lifting. Inhale, lowering. So we're breathing out to lift up, so you can draw the ribs towards the hips, your spine stays in neutral, you're trying not to flare through the rib cage. try and really hug your baby with your abdominals, and that'll help you turn your abdominals on. Only moving through the arms. Feeling that nice shoulder burn. We want to stay nice and strong so that when we've had our babies, we can hold them. So our arms are nice and strong, our back strong. Exercises will also prevent rounding. So as you go on in your pregnancy, you might start to feel a little bit of upper back rounding. And doing this class will be really beneficial towards helping you prevent that and keeping your posture as much as we can throughout the entire pregnancy. 3 more. 2. Last one, hold it up for our circles. So just go to where feels good for you. Nice big deep breaths. This is getting hard. Let's take the circles the other way. Remember, you can always do this without the weights. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then lower down. Well done. Okay, let's keep going. So we're going to bend through the elbows now. Have the arms at 90 degrees and have the palms facing up towards the ceiling. So a soft bend in the knees, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we're going into our offering. So you're just going to extend the arms all the way out in front. Inhale, come back. Exhale, extend. So keep the shoulders down and back. Try and squeeze the shoulder blades together as you bring the elbows past the rib cage. So a big range of movement here. And come back. Now the harder option is a little bit of balance work. Now if you're just not feeling it today, that's fine. Keep doing the arms. If not, when you extend the arms, you're going to lift up into a calf raise. So the heels come off the mat. As you come down, you lower down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Have that soft bend in the knees. Try not to lock through the knees. When you're coming up to the top, try not to lock through the ankles. So the ankles stay soft as well. Really good to keep doing some balance work throughout the entire pregnancy, but just being careful that we do lose our balance a lot more, especially as we go on. The baby just takes all the weight at the front, and sometimes we'll be walking and you just become off balance, and that's absolutely normal. 4 more. And 3. 2. And then the last one, you're going to stay up but lower the heels and just turn it into bicep curls. So your heels are now lowered. Your elbows are going to stay in line with your shoulders. If it's too much, you can lower them down. It's up to you. Squeezing through the front of the arms to bring the weights back. Exhale to bring the weights close to the shoulders. Inhale to extend. 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold it halfway, and we're just going to do tiny pulses, squeezing through the front of the arms. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears, squeezing and coming just back to that 90 degrees with the arms. Good. Feeling that work now? The arms should be burning. For 3, 2, 1, we're going to extend out, tiny pulses up. Keep the arms straight for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower down. Well done. Nice big shoulder shrugs here just to release the arms. Big deep breaths, and then take the shoulder shrugs the other way. Good work. Shoulder blades down and back. Okay, now we're going to do some triceps. So we're going to do the back of the arms. So in this position, we're going to bend through the knees and slightly tilt forward just a little bit. So you're not coming down too far. It's just a tiny, tiny little bit. So a hinge of the hips, your back is staying straight, and your elbows are coming into the rib cage. So your elbows are bent. Your knees are bent as well, so you've got that nice neutral spine. Open up through the collarbones and gaze straight ahead. So you're not tucking the chin in, or you're not looking up towards the ceiling. Now we're going to focus on the back of the arms. So take a breath in here. Keep the elbows connected to the rib cage. And as you exhale, extend the arms behind you. Okay? Inhale, come back. Exhale, extend. So this is a great postural exercise. Try and squeeze the shoulder blades together. That'll help you work through the upper back as well. All right, so we're just exhaling, extending, inhaling to come back. As you're extending back, try and squeeze through the back of the arms. So we're getting the best out of our exercises. Try and squeeze the weights as well if you'd like to make it harder. That'll just get you to activate the muscles and the arms a little bit more. 5 more. And 4. 3. 2. Last one, keep the extension. Now you're going to lower the arms to the thighs and then lift back up. Lower, inhale, exhale, lift. 5 more. And 4, keep hugging the baby with your abdominals. 3, 2, last one, shorten that. So we're just going to do tiny pulses now. Just a couple of centimeters either way. Deep breaths. Stay open through the chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here for small circles. So we're really getting all that arm work that we can, so we can strengthen the upper body. Well done. Let's take the circles the other way. Circling up and around for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come all the way up. Well done. Okay, our last little bit here, we're going to be doing some more shoulders, a little bit of chest, and working on the rotator cuff. So we're going to bring the arms back into 90 degrees with the palms facing towards each other. So your arms are at 90 degrees. You're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to lift the arms straight up, keeping them at 90 degrees. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. All right, so try and bring the elbows up so the arms don't come up first. So you're not coming up like this, you're coming up like this. Keeping the shoulder blades down and back, especially when you lift the arms up, you don't want to be bringing the shoulders with the arms, they stay down. Nice and slow, controlling the movement. Our feet are hip distance apart, spine's in neutral. Try not to overarch the lower back or flare through the rib cage. 5 more. And 4. 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. You're going to rotate the palms to face straight and then rotate the palms to face back down. Each breath being a movement. Rotate and rotate. Working through the rotator cuffs. Okay, the smaller muscles in the upper back, the ones that help prevent injury and keep us strong. Try and have the elbows in line with the shoulders. It's okay if you need to come down a little bit lower. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Keep the palms facing straight. We're going to close it, squeeze the elbows in towards each other, and open back up. So close, working through the chest, and as you open, squeeze the shoulder blades together so you're coming back as far as you can. Now try and keep your neck nice and long, your chin tucked in. Inhale to open, exhale to close. 5 more. 4, 3, we're nearly there. 2, last one. We're going to keep the elbows together, tiny pulses up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower all the way down. Well done. Shrug those shoulders. Let's do some stretching now. Take the shrugs the other way. While we've got the weights, we're just going to go back into our roll down. So bend through the knees, tuck the chin in towards the chest, and slowly start rolling back down. Now we want to try and feel as heavy as we can through the upper body to release the spine, release the upper back. Your head's pointed and looking towards the knees. scoop through the belly, come all the way up. Now when you do so, just drop the weights down and then slowly start rolling up one vertebrae at a time. So the weights are down on the floor now. Take a deep breath in, bring one arm across and just have the palm facing behind. Draw the shoulder down and back, lengthen. Try not to twist, especially during pregnancy, you don't want to be twisting, but not only that, you want to keep the shoulder blades down and back and the chest as square to the front as possible. Inhale, bring that hand behind the shoulder and just press it away. So we're pressing the elbow away. You can make it harder by bringing the arm up and over, but then try not to round down. So you want to be looking straight ahead. If you can't look straight ahead, just keep pressing the elbow away. You can make it harder again by crawling the fingertips over to the opposite shoulder. We've still got a slight bend through the knees, just so we're not locking through the knees, we're keeping our spine in neutral. It's so important to have the correct posture when you're stretching. Deep breath in, gently release. Bring the other arm across now. Shoulders down and back, chin tucked in. Breathing. Some well-deserved stretches today. That was very challenging, but the more you do the class, the stronger you'll get. It's so good to keep exercising when you're pregnant. It's good for your mental health, your physical health. Take a breath in, bring that hand behind, pressing it away. You can bring the arm up and over, and you can crawl the fingertips across to the other side to make it harder. Try not to flare through the rib cage here, so you're drawing the ribs towards the hips. You're looking straight ahead. And an inhale to release. All right, bring the hands down by the side. Our last stretch, we'll do our neck stretch. It's a really nice stretch to do. So we're just going to slowly bring the left ear over towards the left shoulder. So try not to bring the body with it. We're just moving the head so that everything else stays square and the head just drops. Harder option is to crawl the fingertips down towards the toes. So you're just getting that more of a stretch through the whole side of the neck, a little bit through the chest. Inhale, we're going to tilt the head forward all the way to the center. Exhale, take the right ear over to the right side. Try not to just try not to come down. Try and just keep as square to the front as possible. Curl the fingertips down towards the toes to get yourself into the stretch even more. You can draw the shoulder blades down and back. Inhale, tilt the head all the way to the center. Bring the hands behind the chest. Lengthen the arms away. And if you'd like to make it harder, look up towards the ceiling and just release the chest. 2 more breaths. Stretch the arms away even more. Good work. Gently release and bring the head back to neutral. Thank you so much for joining me for our prenatal class. I hope you enjoyed it. Please know if you have any questions to send us an email or reach out to us through social media. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you for the next one.